Well, in Naruto verse, some of the strongest warriors never became village leaders. Not because they lacked the power, but because of their personalities, their fates, or the dark paths they chose. Today we're breaking down the three strongest non-Hokage shinobi from each of the five great villages. Let's begin with the Hidden Leaf Village, the cradle of legends. At number 1, Madara Uchiha. There's no contest. With the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, the Rinnegan, and his unmatched battle genius, Madara was on a completely different level. His strength during the Warring States era and the Fourth Great Ninja War is still unmatched. Next, we have Itachi Uchiha. Even while terminally ill, Itachi was a one-man army. His genjutsu, intellect, and versatility made him terrifying.
Each of us lives, dependent and bound by our individual knowledge and our awareness. All that is what we call reality.
Then, of course, Jiraiya, the Toad Sage. A legendary Sannin, master of Sage Mode, and one of the most well-rounded shinobi the Leaf ever produced.
The Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.
Outside the top three, names like Orochimaru, Shisui Uchiha, and Tsunade before her Hokage days also deserve recognition. Moving to the Hidden Sand Village, the story is very different. The most obvious pick is Sasori of the Red Sand, the Akatsuki puppet master. His mastery over puppetry, human puppets, and poison made him nearly unstoppable. Next, we have Rasa, the fourth Kazekage. While he did become Kazekage, many argue he never achieved Hokage-level fame, yet his control over gold dust put him on par with the likes of Shukaku. Third is Pakura, wielder of Scorch Release. She was so feared that her own village betrayed and killed her, but her abilities were considered devastating on the battlefield. And aside from these three brief mentions, also go to Chiyo, who held her own against Sasori, and to Kankuro, who eventually carried on Sasori's legacy with his puppet mastery. Quick question for you. Do you agree with these top picks so far, or do you think someone like Orochimaru or Chiyo should have made the main list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to see how you rank strongest non-Kage Shinobi. From the sand, we drift into the village hidden in the mist. At the top, it's impossible to ignore Kisame Hoshigaki, known as the tailless-tailed beast. His partnership with Samahata gave him absurd chakra reserves and regeneration, making him one of the toughest shinobi to ever exist. Then there's Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the hidden mist. His skills with the blade, silent killing, and battlefield instincts made him a legend despite his early death. Third, we have Mangetsu Hozuki, a prodigy who mastered all 7 swords of the mist. He died young, but his potential was terrifying. As for other honorable names, we could mention Suigetsu, who inherited Mangetsu's dream, and the entire 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist, each of whom was feared across nations. Next, we step into the rocky terrain of Iwagakure, the Stone Village. Their strongest non-Kage shinobi include some of the most explosive personalities. First is Deidara, the Akatsuki bomber and self-proclaimed artist. His clay explosives, flight ability, and unpredictability made him a nightmare opponent, capable of destroying entire villages in a single strike. Then we have Han, the Five-Tails Jinchuriki. Covered in steam armor, he was nearly unbreakable in battle. Alongside him is Roshi, the Four-Tails Jinchuriki, who wielded lava release with deadly effect. In the shadows, other names like Kitsuchi, a skilled commander with monstrous Earth-style techniques, and Akatsuchi, known for his raw strength, also stood out, but they never reached the same heights as Deidara or the Jinchuriki. Finally, we look toward the lightning-fast Hidden Cloud Village. At the top is without a doubt Killer Bee, the perfect Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails. His swordsmanship, chakra control, and unshakable spirit made him one of the most reliable shinobi of his era. Next, we have the infamous Kinkaku and Ginkaku brothers, who wielded the treasured tools of the Sage of Six Paths and carried Kurama's chakra within themselves. Their power was so terrifying they nearly killed the second Hokage. Rounding out the list is Darui, the right-hand man of the fourth Raikage and wielder of Storm Release. He was strong enough to eventually become the fifth Raikage himself, but his feats during the war, including taking down the Gold and Silver brothers, cement his place here. When we put all these names together, one thing becomes clear. The shinobi world was never defined by titles alone. Now drop your opinion about my list in the comments.